I'm going to give you 8 clear signs of why your husband regrets leaving you. Stay tuned. Watch the video. I'm Tracey Bryant. I am the host of Life and Divorce Show. Let's get into how many men regret leaving their wives. Over 40% reportedly regret leaving their wives and getting a divorce. Over 40% of men regret leaving their wives and getting a divorce. Why? Why is that? Why is it? Why y'all leave and then regret it? I'm going to tell you why. Because when you was with your wife, y'all had shared so many intimate moments that now you got to try to recapture them. Men end up regretting leaving their wives. There's intimate experiences shared. You know, your wife was there when you was diagnosed with an illness. Your wife was there when you had to have stitches. Your wife knows how to the things you like in the morning as far as fixing your breakfast. You guys have a system and a pattern and a way of doing things that now you no longer have. Your wife, if you took medication, she knew how to come in and go ahead and give you your medication. It was the way your wife cared for you, genuinely cared for you. You don't have that anymore. And then you realize, oh my God, I still love my wife. How do I win her back? Then you have those reawakened feelings where you figured out, oh my God, I still love my wife. The illusion of all the excitement is wearing off now, and the reality begins to set in. You know, regret also comes from your decision making. Is now you've made a critical decision to where now when you left your wife and you call yourself divorcing your wife, dissatisfaction with the new relationship. Yeah, most men aren't getting what they were getting in their marriage. They're not getting that kind of love, that kind of commitment. They're not getting, like I said, the pattern. They're not getting the pattern. They're not getting the devotion. They're not getting none of that. They don't have a system. You know, the man and his wife had a system of doing things for 10, 15, 20 plus years. Negative consequences also from children. Many men leave the home and the children of the marriage don't want to adapt to that new life circumstance. Men, financial hardships, honey. Men face the financial aftermath of divorce, of leaving their wife, and they face the hardship of what was stable. They no longer have the stability of the marriage. Now they're regretting divorce and trying to repair the marriage. Regretting divorce, and they may try to repair the marriage. Some of them, they done went out there so cold, so bad, so tough. Some of them shame to come back. Shit, I got one wasn't shame. How you do that? How you go out there and clown so hard and then want to come back? Right? Want to come back. How do you mend that? I'm going to give you 8 clear signs of why your husband regrets leaving you. Okay. Number 1 is that your ex finds a reason to meet with you. He's always trying to find a reason to call. He always has simple gestures. He's always texting. These type of things, they're all trying to keep a line of communication, finding ways to meet with you on your birthday. He gonna send you something. I'm talking about especially if y'all left and y'all wasn't friends. If y'all left and it wasn't in a good way, he either ghosted you, you ghosted him, whatever, or you found, the woman was in your home, or, he was cheating and then you didn't know, and there's some kind of, deception going on there. And then all of a sudden, a year later, he's coming back around and he's sending you flowers and all that. Yeah. Yeah. He's trying to stay connected. All of a sudden, he's texting you, good morning, beautiful. Yeah. Finding a reason to communicate and meet with you. Also, your ex is constantly checking on you. If he constantly checking on you, seeing how you doing, yeah, there's some regrets there. He's complimenting you more often. Like I said, calling you throughout the day. Hey, beautiful, how you doing? Has anybody brought you lunch today? Wait a minute, hold up. Shouldn't you be asking that young woman of yours, that new wife of yours, do she have lunch? Why are you over here messing with me? Right? Also, your ex always wants to be there for you. Always wants to be there for you. These are signs that they regret leaving you. Okay. Also, when your ex starts to make those changes that needed to be made before he left the relationship, before you guys got a divorce, those changes that were brought up in marriage counseling and therapy and all that, if he starts making those significant changes, those are signs that he regrets leaving. And nostalgia. Always bringing up the past, want to send you pictures and want to remind you of a trip y'all took on his birthday, want to remind you about the time when he went and got your mother when her car broke down and she stayed with y'all for 2 weeks. All of this nostalgia. You and the kids. Remember when you and the kids, we went to Disneyland when they were younger. Remember how, little Mike threw up all in the car. Remember our honeymoon in Spain. All of that. Nostalgia. When your ex talks about breaking up, talks about your breakup, when he constantly wants to come to you and talk about your breakup, talk about the divorce, most likely this question still haunts him. He's still trying to find some closure because he might have just jetted out, right? He might not be able to talk about it to family and friends. Why? Because it was a lot of stuff he did that he know he wronged you. So if he's talking a lot about the breakup, he's missing you. He's missing you. Your ex talks about reconciliation. If your ex talks about a reunion and his desire to be back with you after everything, it is pretty clear that your ex regrets breaking up with you. So I need us to really look at these signs and these symptoms of what's going on with these men. What's going on with these ex-husbands? What's going on with these exes? So I'm Tracey Bryant. Thank you so much for joining us here at Life After Divorce Show. I would like to also invite those of you who are over 40. And if you have either been divorced, or you're divorcing, join us over on Facebook at the Rebirth Collective Community. That is where we are joining as a group of women, and we are supporting one another in a safe space and community of reinvention. Divorce is a time, ladies, for reinvention, and you don't have to do that alone. We are getting through the significant changes that come with divorce, and we are also beautifully reinventing ourselves in that process. Also, if you'd like to sign up for our email list, go to lifeafterdivorceshow.com and you can go ahead and sign up for our email list there. I am Tracey Bryant. This is Life After Divorce Show. And remember, no matter your relationship status, everyone deserves love and life, a good life after divorce. Peace and blessings.
Join our safe and supportive community for women who are over 40, recovering from divorce and in the process of a reinvention and finding happiness. The Rebirth Collective.